Group from once click, like we can call it click, we can also call it group. We can usually maybe your friend, your colleague, your classmate, or any. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Esther. If you are seeing my face for the first time, I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based here in Port Harcourt. Today's video is going to be an interesting and educative and informative video. So just stay tuned, get your popcorn, get your drinks, and get seated because what we're about to share today is going to be mind blowing. So without further ado, I have my colleagues here which I'll be introducing very soon. Okay.
Hi vlog, my name is Gift Sylvester and I'm Esther's colleague. Welcome to today's episode.
Hi vlog, my name is Vera Lawson and I'm Esther's colleague. Good to be here. Thank you.
So guys, I'm so excited that we are finally doing this. It has been a long time coming. So thank you very much, Gift and Vera, for coming back to my channel. Okay, so today's topic is peer pressure. I'd like to define what peer pressure simply means. It is the influence from people around you, usually your friends, your colleagues, your classmates, which will always want you to do something that you'd never intended to do, or maybe to make you feel uncomfortable in doing one thing or the other. So I don't know, Miss Give, what can you say about peer pressure?
Okay, all right. To me, I peer pressure is an influence from an external source, either directly or indirectly, negatively or positively, mostly from people around you, your friends, your family, and your colleagues.
Okay.
Okay, to me, I'll say that peer pressure is an influence from one's member, like your own group, like your own peer group. That is what I can say about peer pressure. Thank you.
Okay, so that's, I think we all understand what peer pressure really means now. So we are going to be moving further. Now, the next question is, do you have any personal story about peer pressure? Like, or maybe your story or someone's story you've heard that, yeah, this person was being pressured to do what the person is not supposed to do, positively or negatively. Any pressure at all that you've come across or maybe you've heard, Miss Vera?
Okay, like the one I noticed during my university days, there was this girl in my school then in Uniport. When we entered year one, then she attached herself to a group which was a bit bigger than her as at that stage, as at that point of her life then. So because now you are joining some clique of friends, you mustn't do everything that they are doing because you don't also know what beats drum behind closed door for them. And while you are joining friends, you want to practically do everything. They wear this, I want to wear, they want to. So at the end, what am I trying to say? By the time we got, as time progresses, by the time we got to another level in school, we find out that this girl couldn't make it up because one, she used her money that she was supposed to do one or two things, clearance or whatever. She used it in trying to please her friends. At the tail end, she was left behind. She couldn't continue.
Okay, that was a nice one. So, how about you, Miss Gift? Have you had any experience from peer pressure or maybe any story you've heard about someone being pressured by the friends or association?
Well, my own story is a personal story.
Okay.
So growing up when I was still quite little, I went to this Ivy League secondary school. I think that's what they call it. So I got there. It was like a new environment for me. I wasn't new to that. I wasn't used to that kind of environment. Seeing kids from like all walks of life. So because of that, I tried to feel among. I tried to behave like them in a certain way. And then when I would get back home and I would tell my parents, "Oh, I need this certain thing," and they aren't able to like meet up with what I want, I get angry about it. So I wanted to like feel
Feel
among.
alone.
Yes, at that early, I think I was about in I was in JSS1 then. So I was still a kid though. I didn't understand what life was throwing at me. So yes, that's like my example of peer pressure. That was what happened to me.
Okay, so I think I should also give my own experience. It's also a personal experience, right? So while I was still in secondary school, I'm sure most of my colleagues, most of my friends, my classmates are going to remember this story. So while I was still in school, we're boarding, so we do wear skirt and a shirt, blue and so it got a period of time that I started wearing short skirts all of a sudden. I don't know what happened. I think it was peer pressure at this point. So when I started wearing the short skirts, I felt very good. I felt very okay, but I wasn't comfortable. Like that was not my style initially. I do wear normal things like things that are flea, that are long. But because of peer pressure, I started wearing short skirts. We just finished class that day. Then I said, let me stand up and go. That's how someone put leg for me. I fell on it. The embarrassment was top tier. I just started crying. Since that day, I repented. Like I don't know what is going to pressure me again to start wearing short things or maybe tight clothes. So I have another question for you both. So the second question here we have: do you think it's possible to be pressured by friends without knowing? Miss Gift.
Yes,
Okay.
it's very much possible. Like I said, when I defined what peer pressure was initially, I said peer pressure can be influenced directly or indirectly. So you may not know that you're being pressured by friends directly. It might happen indirectly. It might be based on what you see. Your friend may not know. Maybe you're just like admiring your friend and then you just want to be like them or behave like them in a certain way and then you just find yourself doing it. So you may not know that that's what you're doing. So yes, you can be influenced by friends indirectly, yes, without knowing.
Yeah. According to your question, you can actually be influenced by your friends without knowing. But where you overcome them is when you have the spirit of contentment. Do you understand? Because contentment is another topic on its own, but it has to be brought into this matter. Because if you have cliques of friends, definitely people are coming from different background, different folks, and all the rest. Besides, we just know that all fingers are not equal. We all have our challenges and ups and downs. So if you don't have it now, doesn't even mean that you don't have it tomorrow. Because your friend can make this hair, for instance, maybe wearing of this hair, and you know at that moment you can't afford it. Do you understand? Like some persons that are not contented with what they where they are and what they have, they'll start making all possible mean, even going out of their way just to get it done. Do you understand? Where contentment comes in is that I can actually admire your look and everything, but for the fact that I don't have it at that time, I have this belief that I don't have it now does not mean that I will not have it tomorrow. So I'll just be contented at that moment of my life.
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Gift and Miss Variable. I think that the second to the last question. Uh, what do you think we can do to overcome this peer pressure? You've said we should be contented. Do you have something else that you can add? Because people really need to know what this thing can do to them. Okay, before we even get to how you can overcome it, what do you really think that peer pressure can do to someone? Like the causes of peer pressure. Okay.
Okay, so peer pressure has there are different types of peer pressure. So it depends on what kind of peer pressure that you're being affected with. Is it the negative peer pressure or is it the positive peer pressure? So if it's a positive peer pressure, I'm talking in terms of your spiritual life, in terms of your academic life, you can have a really intelligent friend that pushes you to read more often and pass your exams. You can even have like a good friend that pushes you to attend church, read your Bible, and do good things, perhaps learn a skill. Those are like the positive consequences, very positive impacts of peer pressure. Now, when we go to the negative impact, you lose your identity. That's one of the consequences. You lose your identity. You automatically forget who you are because you're trying to behave like another person. So you know yourself. You lose yourself, you lose your identity, you have anxiety, you try to meet up with standards that you're not even supposed to be meeting up with in the first place. So that's like one of the negative impacts that peer pressure has on people.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Concerning your question, what causes
Peer
peer
pressure.
pressure, right? Okay, depending on the type, just like my colleagues say, we have the good and the bad aspect of it. The good aspect of it is just like we have our behavioral pattern. You understand? We be just as a human being, we behave deviantly, and as such, if there are some kind of character I'm actually be putting up and I grew up with it, I might be thinking that this thing is good. There are some kind of friends you have, like some of your friends you have, if they genuinely love you and care so much about you, they will know that this thing will not do you good in time to come. So you see them in a polite manner, they will try to talk you out of that particular lifestyle that is not it. Then the other negative aspect, you understand, that causes
Peer
peer
pressure.
pressure. Then one, when you have low self esteem, do you understand? You don't even believe that you can do without the next person's out there. You just want to practically do everything that ordinarily you wouldn't have been doing. You want to behave like your friend. You want to copy them from A to Z. So that is low self-esteem. I second one too is when you want to be accepted in anywhere you go. So things are not done like that. Even Jesus Christ that died for us wasn't accepted. So just go to where you find peace and where you know you are that you are being accepted and do it there. So that is just it.
I don't know. Like this, I've gotten a lot of things. I've learned something today. So I think we are going to end with this. So the upcoming generation, what will be your advice to them about peer pressure?
Okay, so I'll still go back to what Miss Vera said. So my advice to the upcoming generation is contentment, and I will just summarize with a story. So there was this era where there were balloons on slippers, and then so many girls were having had those slippers. We had those pinky skirts, all those things. So I used to, whenever those things come out, I don't usually like have them at that point in time. And then I can what I always tell myself and what I will still tell to this new generation is that those things raining now, like the next 5 6 months, is going to be out of vogue.
Things of the past, yeah.
Exactly. So there's each year there's like a new thing like you have to look forward to. So this is 2025. Balloon slippers is not like like nobody's going to wear balloon slippers again. And by next year there'll be a new thing. The following year there's a new thing. So if
Okay, so Miss Vera, what can you say about, or what can you advise the upcoming Gen Zs?
Thank you very much. What I would advise, it still boils down to parents. Do you understand?
Okay.
Like as a parent, you don't have it now to give to your child does not mean that you will not have it tomorrow to give them. Don't go out of your way. Yeah, it's part of the parenting lifestyle. Like example, in the case of BlackBerry, like then we knew what happened during BlackBerry era. Some person went extra miles, even doing things out of their own way just to get it. And today are we still talking about BlackBerry? No. Today is the almighty iPhone. So even for the fact that you're not even using it now, does not mean that you will not still use it because life is in phases. So this phase will fade away for another one. We don't know the next one that will come up. So
Okay, thank you very much, Miss Vera. We are already at the end of our video, and I'm very sure you've learned a lot of things. You've gotten information that you never knew or you knew already, but it's just like an awakening you get. So I would like to end with this. Know your value as a person. Be it girl, be it a boy, be it a man, a woman, or anybody, know what you want. Because once you know your value, things around won't even pressure you at all. And secondly, it's okay to say no. You can't say yes to everybody and anything. It's okay to say no. Don't be a people pleaser. Try to also please yourself. Don't just please everybody around you. It's very fine and it's very okay when you say no to things that are not in alignment to your will. All right, guys. So thank you very much for watching our video today. I'm sure you've gotten a lot of information, a lot of educative things from my colleagues and I. Thank you very much. And I would like to leave for my colleagues to end the video.
well, it's been an interesting topic talking about. And like Esther said, I'm very, very sure that you've learned a lot and you've adjusted in ways that you know you can adjust. And to end this video, finally, we are telling you, or I am telling you, kindly subscribe to Esther's vlog, like, comment, and also share.
Thank
Please
you.
grow her page. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
it's been an amazing time with you guys here. So we'll finish for today. Hope to have you guys next time. And please make sure you subscribe to Esther's blog. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Stay tuned. Don't touch that
All
dial.
right. Thank you very
Bye.
much, guys. Bye.